Well, Gaffer, good morning. We know what January's like, quick turnarounds. We look ahead now to Slough. How's the sort of day or so we've had of training in preparation for this game been?
Really good. I think everybody was in high spirits the last couple of days. We've got the right amount of rest we need to get in and recovery. Obviously analysed Tuesday. And now we're ready for another big game, another tough game. Another game on the road. But the boys are in good shape and we're ready for action.
And against Tunbridge on Tuesday night, we sort of cracked it. We scored 2 goals. We won the game convincingly, so to speak. Is it a case now of just momentum, keeping that going, doing that again?
I think it's been the same for the last, eight games now. We've kept performance levels really high. We know there's areas that we've needed to work on. And we felt that coming. I feel on Tuesday, they get the man sent off early doors, which changes the dynamics of the game. But I think even with 10 men, sometimes you see teams cause problems with 10 men. But I felt we fully dominated the game. We controlled it, and it was one of them games where you're going through it and you're thinking, do we really go for it? And you try and open yourself up. But at this stage of the season, for me, people keep telling me about goal difference, but it's about points. I'd rather have points on the board. And I thought the professionalism of the boys on Tuesday to control a tricky situation was excellent. So we've got the points on the board now. We need to keep performance levels where they are and raise them. I said after Tuesday's game, our key point now is ruthlessness. We've got to become ruthless. We're into money time now, and it's time that we really turn things up a notch. We understand that's going to be tough tomorrow. I have at the start of the season, I have probably 3 or 4 teams that I think are going to be the tough games, and Slough are one of them. So we have to be on our mettle.
Yeah, and Slough are also a team who you can see on the sort of home and away tables. They have a bit of a fortress of a home ground. They do a lot better at their place. And we saw last year how difficult it was to go there. I know it obviously doesn't change our approach because we're a team who are very grounded in our fundamentals. But from a sort of analysis point, do you see a difference in the way they play home to the way they play away?
Not really in terms of the tactical side of it. I think for them guys, and Scotty will probably tell you the same, I think it's more of a mentality thing when they're at home. They've obviously built that us against the world mindset when they're at home, and that rubs off onto the supporters. We found last year the support there is very intense at times, and that's what they've built. So that's something we'll have to control and break. But like you say, we won't change anything we do. We're the same home and away. We go about things the same, and that won't change. What we need to do is we need to manage their threats, but then we need to punish their weaknesses. So I'm looking forward to the game.
Well, just finally, you mentioned there how ferocious their support can be. Hopefully, I believe we're bringing a coach. I'm sure the fans will be there in their many. Just a final message for them.
Firstly, I thought Tuesday they were amazing. So I want to give a massive thank you to them guys. I understand, and the players and the club understand that, especially just coming out of Christmas with a really busy period in January, it's expensive to keep travelling to games and coming to games, but I just find the energy and the passion of our away support, sometimes compared to what the feeling is like at home, is chalk and cheese. And I've got real love for that away support when they get going, because it energises the team. You've seen the reaction of the players after. They just want to go up and spend time with that support, and it does make a big difference. It's powerful. It gives us that extra man away from home, and we need it. And we're going into I'm getting confused with games. Last 19 games, I think, is it now?
Yes.
Where we all need to pull together, and we need to push hard as a group in our unity. When that's at home, when it's away, we've got a real opportunity to be successful this season. We want to go for that top spot. That's the aim. I think it's there. It's going to be really hard to get it, but that's our aim. But ultimately, if we have to do it the fun way through the playoffs, then we'll do it that way. But we ain't going to do none of that if we're not together. And the support Tuesday really gave me hope in terms of what's to come, and I'm looking forward to seeing more tomorrow.